Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Abhinav, and in this video today we'll see about UPSC CMS 2021, the expected cutoff. What will the cutoff be for general category, for OBC, and all those things we'll see in this video. So I will also talk about how the cutoff is usually being calculated every year, and we'll also talk about the mainly about the expected cutoff for this year, how much you should score in order to proceed to the next stage, that is to the personal interview. We'll also see if there are any minimum mark required for each paper in order to go to the next stage. And in order to understand how the cutoff is for this year, you will have to know about whatever I say in this video. With that only you will be able to understand why this cutoff I have given for this year. So this is quite a complicated topic. So I've tried to simplify it as much as possible. So this is after reviewing the previous year cutoffs. This is my expected cutoff. So this is what I expect to be given this year. So let's see about the video. So on, let's start. So we'll first see about the general guidelines. So it is true that you must score at least 30% in each paper. For example, in paper 1, out of 250 marks, 30% is 75. So we'll have to score at least 75 marks in paper 1 and at least 75 marks in paper 2 in order to go to the next stage. So this is not a big mark. So if you see here, 75 plus 75 out of 500 is the minimum requirement to go to the next stage. So how the cutoff is being calculated? So if you see, the cutoff is being calculated with the three main important things. The first one being the number of vacancies. So whenever the number of vacancies it is very high, the cutoff can go down. When the vacancies are very low, the cutoff can go high. So this is kind of inversely proportional. So if you see here, the cutoff for this year, which I will be explaining later, uh, if you see the vacancies this year, it is quite high. So we expect the cutoff to be a bit low this year. But due to other factors, that is the second and third factors, the cutoff might not be as low as expected. So the second thing is about the difficulty of level of the exam. So whenever the exam is very difficult, the cutoff value will go down because this is what is expected because the students might have not done to their best. So whenever the question paper is quite difficult, we should also take in account of another thing, that is how the students have done in that exam. For example, if the question paper was difficult and the students did well in that exam, so at that time the cutoff might not go down as expected. So if you see here in this year's question paper, the question paper was moderate to difficult level. So if the students have done well even in this question paper, then the cutoff would not go down. The third thing is number of candidates appear. So whenever the number of candidates are more for an exam, the cutoff will go high because of the competition. So if you see in this year, the number of candidates were high compared to the last year. So the cutoff might go a bit high this year. So with the interplay of these three factors, the cutoff for each year is decided. So when you see the cutoff, there is of two types. First, we'll see the exam cutoff score. So exam cutoff score, this is what decides if you will go to the personal interview or not. The final cutoff score decides if you get the job, if you will get the job or not. So what I will be discussing today is about the exam cutoff score. So we'll see about what will be the expected exam cutoff or cutoff score in order for you to go to the next personal interview. Okay. So the final cutoff score will be given only after your personal interview. So if you see here, here I mentioned about the UPSC CMS 2020 cutoffs. So this is last year's cutoff. If you see here, that is for the exam, written exam out of 500. For general category, they had to score 279 out of 500 in order to go to the personal interview. Now this is quite high because in 2020, the vacancies were only around 550 to 600. So that is very low compared to the previous years. So because of the low number of vacancies, the cutoff really went high. And the question paper on 2020 was also quite easy. So The cutoff for general category was 279. So after the personal interview, if you see the cutoff, final cutoff is 357. For OBC, the cutoff was 242, which is also quite high. So the final cutoff was 324, and so on and so forth. So sometimes in SC, the cutoff can go high, depending if the number of competitors are very high in SC. So the cutoff can go high as well. So this is 2020 cutoff. Now, if you see 2019 cutoff, the vacancies here are 919. That is quite high. So if you have more vacancies, the cutoff tends to go down. So if you see here in the general category, the cutoff was only 224, whereas in 2020, the cutoff was 279. So that is in 2019, it was 50 marks less. So because there was more number of vacancies. So just 224, if you score about 224, you will be getting a chance to attend the personal interview. So that's how easy it was. And for OBC, it was 183 only. Now in 2020, it was 242. In 2019, it was 183 only. For SC 192, ST 159, and EWS 126. All these are very good low cutoff because of the high number of vacancies. So in 2021, I'll tell you the number of vacancies, and you can also see an expected cutoff. So if you see the previous year, the trends 2019, 18, 17, 16, the written exam, and this is the final cutoff. So if you see in the written exam in 2019, for general category, it was 224. So if you are scoring this mark, you will get a chance to attend the personal interview. So in 2020, it was 279. So in 2018, 253, 2017, 261, in 2016, it was 229. So just for OBC, if you can see here. So this is just for your better understanding. I have given this, and you can also see this and know the trend of how the cutoff has been increasing and decreasing in the past few years. Now coming to the important topic. So what is the expected cutoff to qualify for the interview? Now if you see here, this is the number of vacancies in 2021. You see here in the category 1 post, junior scale high and the central health services, there are 349 vacancies, and in category 2, the railways, the municipal council, general duty doctors, all those posts, it's like this 300, nearly 500 posts. So total there are 838 posts, but the posts are more, but the regarding the number of candidates, the difficulty level of the exam. So on seeing all those things, what I thought was, if you are scoring above 275, there is a good chance that you will be able to attend the personal interview. This is for general category. In OBC, if you are scoring above 250, then you have a very good chance that you can go to the personal interview. So in ST it's 240, ST is 200, PH1 is 130. Now this is just my opinion. So this is just my thoughts, what the cutoff might be in 2021 with the number of posts that we have seen here. So this can vary also. This is just for your understanding. If you have scored below this cutoff, then don't worry, because this is not a final cutoff. This is just what I am expecting. So this, if you have scored above this one, these marks, then you can almost be sure that you're going to attend the personal interview. So I just wanted to conclude. So just before concluding, I'll just like to say one more thing. So if you see here, these are the posts. When you go to the personal interview, they will ask you which category you want to prefer. Even in the before the personal interview, while filling the detailed application form, you'll be asked which category, which post are you preferring. So it is better for you to choose according to the number of vacancies. So if there are more vacancies, then it is there you have more chances of getting selected for that post. But this is just my thought. So if you are interested in railways, then go for the railways. If you're interested in central health service, go for that. But if you don't have a general idea, then it is better for you to choose where there is more number of vacancies in order to get a place. So that's all for today. So this is my expected cutoff for this year's exam. So this can vary also. This is not the final thing. So don't worry if you have scored below this. Definitely there is a good chance that most of you will be called for the interview. Next video, I'll also discuss about the interview, my personal experience of how the interview went for me. And so before that, I would like to conclude with this video. So that's all for today. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Thank you.